We're going to Mozambique. How God really got us to the point of saying, we'll go, was seeing that need over there.
To introduce you today to a couple of really good friends. When I came into this position, I inherited a wonderful staff. And one of the people that came along with that was Sweeney. She was our Director of Children's Ministries. And her husband, Darren, has been a good friend of mine for a number of years. They feel God calling them to go and serve Him overseas. So we want to take the next few minutes just to give you a chance to get to know them, hear a bit about their story, and trust that, like us, you will partner with them in helping them to realize the calling that God's given them.
My life is in the hands of the maker of heaven.
Yeah, it's been an interesting process, and to go through and think about, are we really willing to do this?
A couple years ago, we really felt the Lord start to move us in the direction towards missions, and He used an opportunity to go to Mozambique, actually on a short-term trip, to call us into full-time ministry.
As we got over there and just saw the need and what was going on over there, we really knew that that's exactly where God was calling us to. And so we've kind of had to work through a lot of that and really just focus on the Lord and realize that, if He's calling us there, then we need to be obedient to that.
And the hope really is to disciple and grow those students, and then teach them, equip them to reach people in their community. So we're looking forward to that. It'll be interesting to see how that actually looks in a few years.
We have 3 girls, 12, 10, and 8.
Yeah. Our desire is to serve as a whole family. We feel that God is calling all of us into ministry overseas, and we have talked to them from the beginning that God has called us, but He's also called them. And we're trying to help them discover some of their giftings that God has given them. And it's been a fun process. A lot of tears and sadness sometimes, but also, I would say the last 6 months, a lot of excitement on their part.
And growth.
Yeah, and a lot of growth. It is hard, especially for our parents, that we're taking their 3 grandkids away, leaving behind your entire life and support system. Right now, we're working through our things, and we're getting our house up for rent. But those things don't seem as daunting as leaving the relationships and I think just the encouragers that we have here. We know that will look really different, and I do struggle with that, and I have to give it to the Lord.
Jesus is worth it.
Yeah.
He's worth everything. And beyond that, Jesus calls us all to be a part of making disciples of all nations. And obviously not all of us can move to Africa, but we can all be a part of that. And God has called us to go, but we can't do that without everyone that's sending us. That's the fuel that allows us to go over to Mozambique, and we can't do it without that. So we all need each other, and it's we're really excited about so many people being a part of what the Lord is doing in Mozambique. And just pray that God will continue to bring people that are excited about that through prayer, through finances, through just emotional support. And so we're just excited to see what the Lord is going to do with your partnerships.